So this is Brandie, and I've known her for a little while. Tell us a little about yourself.
Well, like she said, my name is Brandie. I was a military kid. So my dad joined the Army when I was 3, and we traveled around to half a dozen different states. And I have one sister. She's 2 years younger than I am. What else about me?
Your financial background.
Financial
Let's
background.
talk about that.
We're talking about finances.
Finances, money.
All right. Financially, my dad made a military salary. My
Good
mom
to know.
also worked. She worked for Abbott.
I have no idea what that is.
It's the lab company. You see them on like Pedialyte. You see their little A logo on everything. So she worked for them. Basic 9 to 5 jobs. Basic military hours. We weren't rich, and to my knowledge, we weren't poor.
Hey, come on.
We were average income type of family. That's about it.
All right, so now that you are a whole adult
A whole adult.
and a parent of whole children,
4 of them.
four
Growing children.
entire children,
They eat a lot. They grow a lot.
you've had some time to adult and
Yes.
work on things. What is something that you, knowing what you know now, that you wish you'd been taught about money when you were younger?
Save it.
Hey,
Number 1 rule, save some money. I started working when I was 14, and when I look at my checks, when I think back from that time, I made $4.15 an hour, but I was bringing home like $120 checks. Now this is in high school, and I'm thinking, first of all, how many hours was I working as a freshman that I could bring home over $100?
Oh, Lord.
And I played all the sports and the such. But I have no savings to show for it, and I've been working since I was 14. That's a lot of years.
We're a little bit old, everyone.
A lot of years.
If you couldn't tell by the minimum wage, what that used to be.
Facts. I mean, I remember when I got a 10-cent raise, and I was like, oh
Hey, glory.
So yeah, I think the number 1 thing is when you get some money, automatically put something into savings. I do like my children to have a good time and spend their money. Like, you feel like you've worked for it, and you should be able to buy yourself a shirt. You should be able to buy this toy. You should buy a game that you want. But you should also save something. And then the other part is, if you don't have cash, don't buy it. If you can't afford it, don't buy it.
That's something we're going to get into a little later. But just for this perspective, you see, we are not a natural saver over here. We're more of a, hey, I work for this. But there has to be a balance. That's what we need to know. Saving all your money and never enjoying it is not the way God wants you to live.
Indeed.
But also spending everything that just runs through your fingers, also not what we want. So one of the things that we can do as we work towards creating a better financial legacy for our kids is helping them to create a healthy balance between saving, spending, and one thing we didn't mention, giving.
Oh, that's way up there. Let's give first. Give to the Lord. Then let's save some, and then let's spend some. But don't spend it to the point where you don't have anything left until your next check. We don't want to live paycheck to paycheck.
No, we don't. Come
We're
on.
going to cover that later, right?
Also,
Somewhere
a whole nother thing. Thank you for your time. This has been very enlightening.
Wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Cut.